What if I told you the biggest mistake of his life made him rich? Not rich in luck, not rich in inheritance, but rich in power, discipline, freedom. But when it happened, it didn't feel like a blessing. It felt like the end. This is the story of a mistake that changed everything.
His name was Arman. He was smart, talented, educated. But like many people, he was comfortable. Comfortable job, comfortable salary, comfortable excuses. Every morning he woke up at 7:30, rushed to work, sat in the same chair, complained about the same boss, dreamed about someday. Someday I'll start my business. Someday I'll invest. Someday I'll quit. But someday is the most dangerous word in the world because someday never comes. One afternoon, everything changed. Arman made a mistake at work, a financial error, a costly one. Not illegal, not evil, just careless. And his boss called him in. There were no long speeches, no second chances. You're fired. Just like that. Years of loyalty gone in 5 minutes. He walked out of the office holding a small cardboard box. Inside it, a coffee mug, a notebook, and his broken pride. He thought this was his biggest failure, but it was actually his biggest opportunity. The first month was painful. Savings were limited. Friends stopped calling. Relatives whispered. You see, he was never that capable. He thought too highly of himself. This is what happens when you're careless. Arman replayed the mistake in his mind every night. If only I double-checked the numbers. If only I was more careful. If only. But one night, something shifted. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" he asked, "What is this trying to teach me?" That question changed his life. He realized something brutal. He wasn't fired because of one mistake. He was fired because he was replaceable. And being replaceable is the most expensive mistake anyone can make. He had skills, but not rare skills. He worked hard, but not uniquely. So he made a decision. For the next 6 months, he would become impossible to ignore. While others slept, he studied finance, marketing, sales psychology, investing. He read books instead of watching shows. He practiced skills instead of complaining. He started freelancing small financial projects online. At first, he earned almost nothing. But he wasn't chasing money anymore. He was chasing value. And value compounds, just like interest. 6 months later, he wasn't desperate anymore. 1 year later, he launched his own financial consulting service. 2 years later, the company that fired him became his client. 3 years later, he crossed his first million. Not because he was lucky, but because he stopped being replaceable. The mistake didn't make him rich. The pain did. The humiliation did. The realization did. His firing forced him to face a truth most people avoid. Comfort is expensive. Job security is an illusion, and your biggest mistake might be protecting you from a small life. Sometimes life pushes you not to punish you, but to position you. If Arman had never made that mistake, he would still be sitting in that same chair, complaining about the same boss, waiting for someday. His mistake broke his comfort, and broken comfort creates growth. So if you've recently failed, if you lost something, if you made a mistake that keeps you awake at night, ask yourself, is this destroying me or is this building me? Because sometimes the door that slams in your face is the one that saves your life.